You're watching Showtime. The excitement continues when Richard Pryor is forced to spend $30 million in 30 days in order to inherit $300 million. John Candy co-stars in the hectic hilarity of Brewster's Millions. Next on Showtime.
In 4 years, they learned when things looked bad,
Mom, Dad,
they could only get worse.
I've been drafted.
The only thing to do was head out on the highway looking for adventure and whatever came their way. They found it.
Who's got my laundry?
Fandango, a movie about guys who believe that life is what you make it. On Showtime.
Showtime invites you to experience a dimension of sight and sound. A dimension of, yes, live in concert. Yes, live on Showtime.
Hi, I'm Jake LaMotta. Here's what's coming up on Showtime Championship Boxing.
On June 4th, Showtime presents live a boxing title triple header. First, it's the return of former WBA champion sensational Davey Moore.
1983, I loaned my title out. Now, back in 1986, I'm coming to collect.
The Bronx-born knockout artist has silenced all contenders, and now he wants Drayton.
Buster, you're going down.
But number 2 ranked Buster the Demon Drayton has proved himself equal to all challenges.
Baby, stay on your P's and Q's, because the monster's gonna get you.
They'll square off for the vacant IBF junior middleweight crown. And after a string of impressive victories, Detroit's Jimmy the Ringmaster Paul will defend his lightweight title against hard-hitting KO King Cubanito Perez.
I'm Jimmy Paul.
I am Cubanito Perez
We make excitement.
with Showtime Championship Boxing.
And finally, Texas bantamweight sensation Gabby Canizales, after a stunning 7th-round knockout championship victory, will face powerhouse Bernardo Pinango
Bernardo Pinango, you better be ready.
for the WBA title.
The Heat.
The Heat.
The heat is on.
With Showtime Championship Boxing.
Live at ringside on June 4th at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, it's Showtime Championship Boxing.
Bill Harris in Hollywood, I have news for you, and a look at some brand new titles on the bookshelf as we ask the question, why is this man smiling? Not the guy on the left, I mean the real veteran, the star backstage at the hit burlesque stage comedy, Sugar Babies, the man whose contract pays him a percentage of the gross, as much as $75,000 a week. He's Mickey Rooney, and his considerable ups and downs are covered in The 9 Lives of Mickey Rooney from Stein and Day, and author Arthur Marks, son of Groucho. He covers the occasional problems with drink and more than a few pennies spent on the ponies, even bankruptcy. But who can forget Mickey's 8, count them, 8 marriages? The first, of course, was to Ava Gardner, whom Mickey actually brought home to meet his film father figure, Louis Stone, a man unforgettable as the judge in the Andy Hardy series. Lionel Barrymore was the first Judge Hardy, but he admitted having homicidal tendencies toward Mickey, and he refused to re-sign when the film was a surprise hit. Back in those good old MGM contract player days, Mickey earned less than $3,500 apiece for the first 3 Andy Hardys. But by 1940, he was #1 at the box office, narrowly beating out another young star by the name of Shirley Temple. Mickey's life has not been dull living. It is not dull reading. And next, this T-shirt, actually rather the man behind it. Now, if you're not crazy about film folk, think of the shirt as a political biography of the brand new mayor of Carmel, California. The book is Clint Eastwood, The Man and His Films, by Francois Garif from St. Martin's Press. A complete look at Clint's career from then to now, and a film-by-film history of how he's developed on screen and off, and a rundown of every one of the 217 episodes of Clint's classic Western series, Rawhide. In 1964, just after the start of his 6th year on Rawhide, there was a 5-month hiatus, a vacation, in which Clint was offered a European Western. It was a German-Italian-Spanish co-production, to be directed by an Italian, from a script based on a Japanese film classic. James Coburn and Lee Marvin were first choices, but the director of A Fistful of Dollars didn't have enough dollars. Eastwood's tongue-in-cheek explanation was that he took the job because it included a round-trip ticket to Europe. The real reason is that film changed his clean-cut, nice guy TV image once and for all. And those cigars he chewed in the film? Clint brought them from Beverly Hills. A non-smoker himself, he puffed on them constantly. Eastwood says the bad taste put him in a sour frame of mind and helped shape that character. Whatever works. And finally, it's shoe time. No, not Showtime, although it is. This is Shoe Time, a book from Arbor House and Amy Lou and Meg Rotman, all about shoes and footwear down through history, and surprisingly, some interesting facts about the famous and their feet. Examples: Gary Cooper was a giant talent with feet to match, size 14. Bob Hope is just one away at size 13, and Cary Grant's one step down with shoe size 12. More stuff you'll not soon forget. Japan's Emperor Hirohito wore a pair of 12-inch lifts to his coronation to appear literally larger than life in front of his subjects. Did you know Fred Astaire had a special stand-in just to break in his dancing shoes? Huh, it's shoe time for a walking tour of footwear, fact, fun, maybe fetish. Phil Harris in Hollywood, I thank you. We'll talk again.
Oh, it feels so good. So hot. I can't stand it.
The heat is on, burning up the screen. The city's hot, like you've never seen. The pressure's on, the screen ignites. Sparks fly high, showtime excites. When the heat is on, caught up in the action, you'll be looking out for us. Showtime got excitement, showtime got excitement, showtime got excitement. The heat is on, yeah. It's here on Showtime. Oh, yeah. The heat is on, turning up the screen. Showtime excites. When the heat is on. All you did was keep me within your web of lies. But I've got a message for you, boy. You'll find it a big surprise. I won't lie, here's my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. I won't lie, this is my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. Next time you wanna play your game, something you wanna know. I've been around for a while, boy, and I can see through your show. I'm not impressed by your high and mighty ways. All of you got coming are dark and lonely days. There was a time I was willing to be your wife, but that's all changed now. I'm starting a brand new life. I won't lie, here's my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. I won't lie, this is my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. coming around, knocking at the door. But now I just won't answer. I've heard it all before. All you did was keep me within your web of lies. But I've got a message for you, boy. You'll find it a big surprise. I won't lie, here's my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. I won't lie, this is my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. Next time you wanna play your game, something you wanna know. I've been around for a while, boy, and I can see through your show. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. I won't lie, this is my reply. Don't waste my time. Nice try, goodbye. Don't waste my time. You keep coming around. Don't waste my time. Now I just won't answer. Goodbye. Don't waste my time. All you did was keep me within your way of life. But I've got a...
Is everybody here bananas?
Lean back. Take a load off your feet.
Oh, if you insist.
Lighten up your evening.
I must be going nuts.
'Cause Wednesday is Fun Day with Comedy Night on Showtime.
Hey, Arnie.
Start the celebration with the Crandons and the Nortons on The Honeymooners, the Lost episode.
Now, will you all raise your glasses and drink a toast to the new manager of the Gotham Bus Company?
And don't miss an all-new episode of Brothers
Sure, babe.
with special guest Amanda Blake, followed by the pie-in-the-eye humor of an all-new Bizarre 86.
That's just what we've been awaiting for.
Then, Lily Tomlin and Steve Martin face off in the side-splitting comedy, All of Me.
I never liked you when you were in your body. I certainly don't like you in mine.
So keep in step Wednesday night with the best in classic, original, and movie comedy, starting at 7, 6 Central on Showtime Comedy Night. He's a master of disguise.
Hi.
A man of action.
Hi.
I was hoping you'd say that.
A man of danger.
What in the hell's the matter with you?
He's a newspaper reporter, and he's about to write the story of a lifetime.
Well, it'd be Fletch.
Maybe.
Well, now, I'm no lawyer, but I believe that's a violation of my rights.
Chevy Chase is Fletch
It's a hell of a story.
on Showtime. It's the event everyone's been waiting for, and Showtime's got a special invitation just for you.
It is my pleasure to invite you to my graduation. And Hearts, Bells, Harrimans, the whole third-year class. It's a new year, the graduation year of the Paper Chase, only on Showtime.
Don't miss the Paper Chase, the graduation year, beginning in June, only on Showtime.
This is a Showtime feature presentation. The following film has been rated PG by the motion picture industry's rating system. Parents may consider that some of the program content may be unsuitable for children. Parental guidance is therefore suggested. This presentation is closed captioned for the hearing impaired.